So based upon the memes which I have been made on this girl and that I have looked at, and the little knowledge of psychology and neuroanatomy that I have, let's analyze this girl. So let's start the video. She's still beating him. Man. Actually, that's a narcissistic behavior. It's called self-love. Narcissism is self-love, extreme self-love, when you're crazy in love with yourself and you treat everyone else beneath you, like they're not even, human for some reason, and you are the most elitist human being in the world. So that's what is happening here. See the collar grab. See, again a slap. Oh, she takes a flight every time she slaps. Just kidding. There is Hulk and then there is Halki, and this is Halki. Oh my gosh, that's just so wrong. This guy is just taking... See, he's a very smart guy. He's not retaliating. People have thrashed this guy. See, people have said that he should have retaliated. I'm glad he has not retaliated. He's a smarter human being. Because if he would have retaliated, he would have went to jail for a very long time. Trust me. This is the example of emotional resilience that everyone keeps on talking about. Emotional resilience. Yeah, this is the primary example. This is the best example of emotional resilience. This guy is actually holding his anger, his frustration. Imagine how much frustrated this guy would be. In India, taxi drivers drive for 12 hours a day. It's a very laborious job. Sometimes they don't even sleep. It goes for 14 hours a day and they receive sleep for like 4 hours or 5 hours. Imagine the level of frustration he's having right now. And still he's enduring all this, crap. This guy is basically a god. he's a Buddha incarnation right now. The resilience that he's showing is Buddha level. It's basically this. The anatomy behind is this. His cortex, which is a smart brain, thinking brain, which tells you not to behave in a certain way in a society. Don't expose yourself outside. Don't hit women. That is the brain, which is called prefrontal cortex, and he has the strongest prefrontal cortex right now. You can see the strength of his prefrontal cortex because the amygdala, which is your impulsive brain, which is your like, bam, bam, I'm gonna hit this guy, or I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna hide. No, his prefrontal cortex can actually contain the amygdala and can calm the amygdala down, can actually control the amygdala, the impulsive brain. So his smart brain, the nerd brain, is actually controlling, calming the, impulsive brain, like anger brain. It's controlling it down. It's calming it down. So this is the anatomy. Every part of your brain is basically trying to impress the hypothalamus. Basically, imagine it as a girl and every other part of the brain as boys, as guys, trying to impress. So then there is a nerd guy, which is your prefrontal cortex. Then there is your amygdala, which is your flamboyant, impulsive, beating the crap out of everyone or just running away, scared guy, whatever you want to think of, that guy. And then there is olfactory, your senses, olfactory, your nose, eyes, your ear brain. So olfactory, the smell brain, is the strongest. The closest one is the olfactory, like 1 or 2 neurons away from hypothalamus and from the girl, and amygdala is just like very close, sitting very close to hypothalamus, has very few neurons, neuro distance between them. But cortex is like up here, and if it has to connect from here to here, have a conversation from here to here. So your prefrontal cortex have to be exceptionally strong in order to restrain yourself from hitting this girl right now. That's the neuroanatomy. And this C word of a girl, this is a narcissist. She has no self-control whatsoever. Her amygdala, she's all about impulse. She's all about amygdala. Her amygdala has impressed the hypothalamus so much that it is totally under control of amygdala. See, the size of ego, the level of ego. Now she's fighting with some other guy because he's not allowing her to hit him anymore. Oh my God. See, this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. This girl in neuroanatomy is all fucked up. There is 1,000 issues with her, like 1,000 issues with her psychology. Right? But prima facie, narcissism, self-love, so much self-love. This happens only to two people. Number one, who have been coddled. Number one, to this girl who have been coddled since their childhood, who have been treated like God since their childhood by their parents. It's like, you are the most special child in the world, and nobody is greater than you, and that's why she's acting like that. Or she has been suppressed, just been treated like crap, like totally crap. Both extreme sides of the spectrum. Like the middle one are the sane ones. If you go here, you're a narcissist. If you go here, you are a narcissist. So the extreme sides, either you have treated like highly badly, or you have been treated like a god. Anyway, you will end up being a narcissist. But there is also genetic factor, genetic and environmental factor, mind you. Not everyone is a narcissist at the spectrum. Very few people like who have the gene and are at the ends of the spectrum. So this girl is definitely at one end of the spectrum and is a narcissist, and her smart brain, her brain which tells you how to behave in a society, how to strategize, how to do stuff, is basically very weak, and her amygdala is like, I'm gonna hit this guy, I'm angry. How he dared to touch the goddess, I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy. How dare this peasant try to touch the god? That sort of mentality. Plus, she is hitting this guy again and again. Why? Because she wants a retaliation. Because if this guy retaliates, then she has the flag of victimhood, the shield of victimhood to protect her. He hit me so bad, I was protecting myself. If a self-defense, or then she would have that victim card to play. But he didn't give her that victim card. He took it like a man. The real man. This guy is a real man. He took it like a man that he is. He actually says in the starting that because she's a girl, that's why I'm not gonna hit her. And that's how a man behaves. This guy is a freaking genius. He didn't give in. He didn't cave in to his anger and his amygdala. His geek brain, his smart brain impressed the girl hypothalamus. And he might have lost the battle, but he has won the war. Trust me. This guy is a Sun Tzu of modern times. He knew not to retaliate and he didn't. I love this guy. This is the god of emotional resilience, basically. The god of emotional resilience. Amazing guy, amazing. Love this guy, man. Thank you. Watch my videos for more tidbits of psychology and neuroanatomy and stuff like that. Thank you.